Hello everybody! Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Shanita. If you are new here, I especially thank you for stopping by. I am going to be doing a wash day today, and I am planning to use all Adwoa's styling products. So I have shampooed and conditioned with another brand because I don't have the shampoo from the Adwoa line. But starting at this point, I do have the deep conditioner, I have the oil, I have the leave-in, and I have the curl defining cream. I am so excited to use it and to show it to you. So if you are interested, then stay tuned. Okay, so I am about to do the conditioning treatment, and I am popping this open for the first time, and it smells just like mint, you guys. Okay, so the smell of it is minty, but it is not a loud mint. It has like 3 different mint oils in here, and so the combination of all 3 of them makes just a very subtle, just a beautiful mint. It's not loud at all. It has spearmint, wintergreen oil, and peppermint. So they are all in here, and so when you open it up, you get a whiff of those oils. But if you don't like mint, or if you don't like loud smells, I don't think you would have a problem with this. It is very, very subtle. So I have sectioned off my hair in my usual 5 sections. And I am about to apply this leave-in. This is the consistency of this, you guys. It is nice and thick, yet it is gooey enough that it is not going to be too thick to smooth over. I've had this before. It's been a couple of years now, so I was so excited when they ran that sale a few weeks ago, and so it is filled to the rim. This is the big 16 ounce. If you know me, you know I typically slather on deep conditioner. I have a lot of them, and when I use them, I like to use them up, so I typically slather a lot on there. You're not gonna catch me doing that with this, because number one, this is probably the most expensive one I have, and it is so good, and I am going to really use just the amount that I need. I hope that you have tried this brand before. I know that you probably have at least heard of it before, but I am applying this. This section here is kind of big, and so what I do is split the section up sometimes so that I can get in between the sections. This is smoothing so good. I can feel it on my hair. Like there's a very humongous difference in the places where it is on your hair and the places it's not. You could do this blindfold and apply it perfectly because it is just that obvious. And again, I can smell the mint. It is just smoothing through my hair. This is the first week I have gone and only deep conditioned my hair like 1 time in a long time. So considering it's been like 7 or 8 days, my hair was so dry because it is not used to being this dry, and it is quite happy. I can tell already. I have their oil blend. This is a Shine oil blend as well. I am accustomed to adding a few drops of olive oil on top of my leave-ins when I put it in my hair. For the shine, for the extra moisture, the fact that olive oil penetrates inside the hair strand, I typically do that, and I do not feel like I have to do that with this conditioner. I'm doing it now strictly out of habit. I'm just used to doing it at this point. As you can see, this absorbed right into my hair. There are no extra remnants of it hanging around on top. It absorbed perfectly inside, and it is so soft. My fingers are so slippery from just touching and rubbing my hands through this. So I put my hair in some big twists and pin it up with a bobby pin. I will do all 5 sections of my hair just like that, and then I will come back, you guys. You guys, Lord have mercy. I don't even know if I have the words for this. If you have this in your collection and you've used it, you know what I'm going through. This is the kind of conditioning that brings tears to your eyes. This stuff is so good. It's so good. My hair is so immediately soft. And I guess like just from where it was 10 minutes ago when it was so dry, it's just like a different head of hair. If I don't use another deep conditioner, I'll be satisfied. I would give up every one I have for a bunch of these. Like, it is that freaking good. And you've all heard me talk about how great some of the ones I've tried is. My goodness, this one just, y'all, it's another level. If you don't have this, you have to get it. If you have it in your stash and you haven't used it, you must crack it and use it. I don't care if you have 10 other deep conditioners open. You want this joy in your life immediately. Your hair is going to thank you. It feels just incredible. Gosh, and I still got to sit under heat. Like, I can't imagine what's gonna happen when I sit under heat, because it is already so soft. It is so hydrated. I want to show you guys how much I used. You know how I normally slather it on? Oh no ma'am, this is expensive. This is that bonus luxury deep conditioner. I don't just slather that on. I took my time. I split up the sections. I made sure it was on my hair thoroughly and did the praying hands method, and of course put a little bit extra on my ends and make sure to go around the perimeter where we typically forget. But it just feels so good already. So amazing. Like, I want to be able to accurately depict what it feels like, what I actually think about it, and I don't know if I can give it justice, you guys. I don't know what I could say to make you, for those of you who've been with me for a while, you know how I love deep conditioners. You know how I can describe them, how they feel, how they smell, how they make your hair feel. And I always say, it's like just when I feel like I've reached the pinnacle of how great these can be, another one comes along. Like, it's probably been 1.5 years since I had this one before, and I remember using it. I remember it being very good, but it's like until you are in the throes of using it that you remember, oh, like, it's that kind of good. Like, I need this in my life always. It has a ton of ingredients in it, and of course I will put those in the description box for you. And there is a hydrolyzed wheat protein in it, but if you are protein sensitive, I want you to completely ignore that fact. Hydrolyzed proteins just helps fill in the gaps on your hair strand where there might be, you know, breakage or weak places or gaps or holes. Don't at all feel like this is a protein deep conditioner. You could use this every single week with no problem. This is, it's very rare. I'm speechless. It's very rare. And don't forget, they also are starting, in fact, it's already started. In May, you can get their products from Sephora. So usually when we were all trying to get it when it first came out, like, it being in stock was an issue, or it just seemed like it just took forever to get it. It was so hard to get your hands on it. But now knowing that it's in Sephora, so you have the option of being able to get it somewhere else whenever you want it, you can actually use it. And so when those sales come around where you can get discounted, some discounts off of items at Sephora, just imagine you can get that there. And so you want this. If you are natural at all and you know how important deep conditioning is, you need one of these. This is a 16 ounce. There is an 8 ounce one, and so I am going to, you know, maybe start with that one. But you need it. You need it to understand, so we can get each other, because I don't think you really get what I'm saying. I can't adequately describe what I'm feeling right now. And you guys, I haven't even been under heat. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. We know where this review is going. Honey, I'm gonna put on my little cap and go sit under my heating cap for about 15-20 minutes. And once I rinse this out, I will come back and I will just come gloat and gush some more. So I'll see you guys then. I'm back. I have finished rinsing the deep conditioner out of my hair, and this smile is completely genuine because that is exactly how I feel. This has so much slip. My hair feels so good. You know, this is not one of those deep conditioners that you know, it feels so moisturized when you put it in. It has slip when you rinse it out, but then by the time you get out the shower, you're like, okay, it feels still a little crispy, feel a little dry. No, my hair is super, super soft. Feels like it ought to feel like a cloud. And so I am about done. So I am very, very satisfied. And I thought about doing a wash and go, you guys, but I have changed my mind simply because it is too late in the evening. Hang on. It's just too late in the evening. And so I need to do something where I can set it and not have to worry about spending half the night trying to dry it. This leave-in conditioner is so conditioning on my hand. It is thicker, and if you haven't seen it before, this is what it is like. It has a creamier, buttery feel to it that the conditioner didn't have. And so I don't know what is so rich about this one, but it definitely just feels thicker. So anywho, I am going to finish putting this leave-in and oil on, you guys, and I will be right back. This feels so good. All right, all done with the leave-in and the oil. My hair is super duper soft. It just feels all nice and moist and conditioned, and I am now opening this gel. If you haven't seen this before, it is more like a cream gel. So it looks like a cream, but it's got that jiggle of a gel. So it's got that like that sticky tack. Let me show it to you. Like that tacky texture that makes hair, you know, clump together and stay. It too is so softening. The consistency almost feels just like the deep conditioner. Gosh, it feels just like the deep conditioner. And I am looking forward to getting tons of uses out of this. The leave-in is so softening and conditioning on its own. I am merely going to add just a little bit of the gel to twist my hair. Oh God, it feels so good. I'm gonna stop saying that. It just does. It's the simple things that make me happy, you guys. So I'm going to take, ooh, tangle. Okay. This is why I like to keep my hair stretched. When I put my hair in, put the leave-in in my hair, I normally stretch it up. Oh, that didn't even work. Pull it all the way over and pin it down to my scalp, similar to what I'm doing now. Just pin it down so that all of this stretches while it is drying. So I am going to just get a little bit of this. And I'm only going to do this one or two on here because you know that I always forget to come back after it's completely done. Here it is. And so I'm going to do it now. That way, if I forget, no harm, no foul, right? I don't have to feel bad about forgetting. So I can feel that it is coated all the way down my strand, but I'm going to put a little bit more on the ends. And that just varies based on how your hair feels, how long it is, how much it is. It feels very nice and smooth right now. But I am going to run the brush through it one more time. See how good that looks? It feels even better. And it is late. I am not going to be doing these small twists. I might end up going much bigger than this for the rest of my head. this is where you start to get tired. So I am going to try to take my mind off of it, and I usually sit here and listen to a book or music or go watch a movie or go and do something to try to let time fly by. Got a piece of tangled hair in there. I found tangled hairs the entire way while I'm styling. So look how nice and moist that looks. And again, it feels incredible. I am going to enjoy these twists. I really am going to let these stay in here probably for a couple of days before I come back. But for the time being, that's what I'm going to do. I'm off to a great start. Oh my gosh, that is so luscious. And I am going to see you guys later, so stay tuned. Hello. So it is 2 days later, and I am about to take out these twists. I am coming back because I am feeling like I'm gonna have to do something extra to my hair. If you guys know me, if I let my hair stay in 2 days, I am so anxious to take it down and see what it looks like. And so yesterday, after my hair had been twisted for a full 24 hours, I took down a couple of these to see what it looked like, and that it didn't go well. It didn't go well. So I thought, okay, don't panic. Maybe it just needs to set a little bit. You know, it's one of those situations where your hair feels soft and moisturized, but it looked frizzy and had no definition. So today is the day. I am going to use a little oil, and I'm going to start taking these down. And I am preparing myself because anything could happen here. And based on yesterday's results with the couple that I took down, what's gonna happen is not gonna make me happy. So I am going to just take off a couple here on camera. And I've already started thinking about what to do in the event this doesn't work out. So it's so hard for me to believe that I have on a gel, first of all. There's zero cast. And then I thought maybe a couple of days is too long. You know, the only moisturizer I used technically was the leave-in, and then putting the gel on top. And I know that my hair, like I've said, it likes thick moisturizers. It likes heavier moisturizers. So it may be that I should have put a moisturizer in between the leave-in and the gel. Or maybe I just didn't let it sit long enough. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna finish taking these down. I just want to give you a heads up on how it was going and what I'm expecting to happen. So I will see you soon. Okay, you guys, I'm back. And this is kind of what I've got going. I haven't picked this out at all because I already know it's a bust. I'm not gonna even try to put any effort into it. As you can see, this is pretty much like I expected, I guess, from yesterday. So there is places where it has some definition, but there is a good bit of frizz. And if you were looking at it, like, it looks dry. It looks dry, but it is so soft. It is very, very moisturized. I feel another twist. It is soft to the touch, and it feels extremely moisturized, but it's not the best twist out I've ever had. It's not the worst either. It's not the worst. And the products are quality products. This is not to take away from that. But what I do know is that, like I say, my hair likes thicker moisturizers. And so I shouldn't have gone from the leave-in to the gel. I probably should have put another moisturizer in between. I don't know. I've got a gazillion of them. Maybe a milk or some sort of I don't know, some sort of moisturizing cream in between. And I think that that would have been so much better. I am not going to count this a bust. It just looks like it is a week old. That's the thing. And I know a lot of people like the 6-week-old look. And again, it's not bad. You see, in places, there's a good bit of definition, but it's just not enough of a hole that's going to make this last any. And so I know that if I were going for a fluffier look that did not have a lot of definition, I have this as an option. It almost feels like there's no definition in the hair, but then on the ends, you know, you can see the little twirls and curls on the end. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I always say health over beauty. So in that it is soft and moisturized, I'm gonna call it a good hair day. It doesn't look the absolute best, but it's not horribly tragic. I mean, it has enough curls in it that if I wanted to put it in a bun, put some twists somewhere, that it would be fine. But I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't, but I would definitely put another layer in between the leave-in and the gel. I'm definitely using it. I'm going to use it up because I bought it, and you know that it's not cheap. So I will make the best of it, whether I will do this again or maybe I'll just use it for wash and go like it was intended to. The other thing I noticed when I was twisting was, I remember saying, okay, I'm putting this gel in, but then I go back with my Denman brush and smooth it back out, and I was like, I feel almost like, and I remember saying, am I combing out the gel, you know, putting it on and then using the brush and combing it out? Maybe I could have used more, and maybe that would have been the situation. But the gel is awesome. If you like a soft hold on your wash and go, you will love it, because my hair didn't feel, and still doesn't feel in any way like there was a gel involved. The deep conditioning treatment is a miracle worker. This can transform anything. I did not use a whole lot of this, and I am so thrilled that I know that I can use it, and I'll have it around a while. It's literally like right here, right now, because it was up to the rim when I started. It's at the point where I could still say it is practically brand new. I cleaned up everything, you guys, and I don't even have it with me, but the leave-in is phenomenal. It has so much moisture, and it made my hair feel so silky to the touch. And I like the gel as well. I love the way it feels. I love the way it smells. I like the consistency of it. But I still say the brand is terrific. I still say every single product in the line is excellent. Excellent, and you cannot go wrong. I think you all need it in your stash. You need to try it. I would say, and I know there is hair that is kinkier than mine, and I know that there is hair that is more tightly coiled than mine and coarser than mine, but for coarser haired ladies, if you like really defined hair, then this is probably not going to be the best combination in and of itself. I would say add another layer of moisture to it. I wish it looked as great as it feels. Anyway, I think you get the gist. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, and you want to chat about any of the products, if I left out any information you want to know, then be sure to put that in the comment section, and of course I will answer back. All right, guys, if you have not subscribed, then you should absolutely do so. I am gonna slap something on top of here and transform it into something for the next few days, and then we'll be on to the next brand. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are taking very, very good care of yourselves. As you can see now, I am kind of giving myself a little break. I'm not coming on every single day because I am noticing, for one, all the manipulation in my hair. Like, since I've been recording videos since January, I've had to trim twice, and I really need to do a little bit more trimming even right now. And I know it's from all the manipulation and doing my hair so much and trying trying so many things on it, and so it's exciting, but it certainly, even in the best of circumstances, trying to moisturize it and do all the right things, you're still inevitably going to get some breakage and some damage. So I'm done with the every single day videos. So you probably have figured that out. It was fun while it lasted, but I've got to, as you all are doing, take care of my hair. That's the first priority. And so I can always come on and talk about other things and show you things with my twist in, with my hair resting for a day. All right, that's the third time I said I'm going. I'm going this time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.